All I'm saying is this. How about you wipe that paint off your face and then see if you still got that same confidence when you talk to me? 99% of you women won't. Y'all be chasing a woman that's running from you.
Come on, champ.
You supposed to be picking the one that's looking at you.
Come on, champ.
When you do that, you don't even need game because she gonna do everything you need. My uncle told me, stop looking at that that you want and start looking at that little funny looking in the corner that's looking at you, because that woman finna do everything for you. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me. So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing. Y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. I hate to say it, but I'ma say it. You gotta get you a new broad, because the old broad you got is always gonna try to treat you how you used to be. And dudes always choosing some bum broad to fuck with. What do that make you? Okay. A woman don't respect, but what she's forced to respect. Man, y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. I'm kind of coming through, gonna bless y'all for a minute. I said, you know what? I just got back into town. I'm gonna go chill. But I said, nah, gotta get the people what they want. I'm doing this new setup. You know, they unbanned me on Instagram. I've been banned on IG Live for almost a year and some change. So they done messed around. Let me back on. So we gonna try to keep it PG because I don't want to get kicked off again. Listen, let me know something. Put your questions in the comment box on YouTube. I'm looking at my YouTube, not my Twitch and not my IG. What we talking about tonight? Oh, just came back from Houston, H-Town. You know, they rolled the red carpet out for me. I love it. Who been to Houston before? You on my live? How's it look? Like, how's the lighting and everything? Huh? No, they supposed to be like that. See, I'm trying this new thing out because it's supposed to be both ways. I don't like that. Let me see. I'm about to look right now. Man, come on, put some questions in the chat. Put some questions in the chat. Nah, see, I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like the way that is. I can't change it now because yeah. All right, forget it. We gonna run with it. We gonna run with it like this. I probably just ain't gonna be on too long today. What we talking about today though? Light-skinned women or dark-skinned smarter? I don't understand the question. I don't understand. He said it's squared like it's off a phone. Yeah. I'm gonna have to keep it going because I'm not about to. If I gotta change this setup, I'm getting off. So come on with some questions. Put some questions in the chat. I found a real one, princess type. How do I break it to her that I'ma have multiple women always and forever? Well, it's like this. I always say when I meet a woman, they be like, "Oh, where your girlfriend at?" I say, "There's always some women around me. Keep it light, you know. You ain't got it because it's like this. At the same time, you can't be scared to lose her. At the same time, you don't always want to jump out there and just put it out there off the dribble. First off, if we not even getting serious like that, it ain't none of your business what I got going on for real. You know, maybe it's always some women around me. Let's get you a little sister wife or something. You know, maybe like joke, be jovial with it, right? Because I've had plenty of women that said I would never deal with a man that's gonna have multiple women. But they got to know me enough, they like me enough, and they'll deal with it. But if you tell it to them off the gate before you really made the broad fall in love with you, before you really made her like you like that, then you gonna scare the broad off. You know, it don't mean lie to her. It means just let it be known in the ways that you let it be known and really lay it on thick. Once a woman really dealing with you, once she really in love with you, once she really messing with you, man, she gonna go for anything. Ain't nothing she not gonna go for. But you got to get her all the way there first. Oh, somebody with the super chat. Look at Tiff. Tiff always in the building, coming with them ends. Appreciate you, Tiff. $50. She always coming in here proper before y'all doing. She don't even ask no questions. Hey, check out, you know, I trademarked God, I own the trademark, or my LLC owns the trademark to GAWD. No, these ain't for sale. Maybe I might make some for sale real soon, though. Okay, yeah, let's talk about it. How to start making money with digital products. I'm gonna be very brief on it because tomorrow I'm doing a whole webinar, 2 hour webinar for free. So I don't want to sit here and talk about it and then talk about it again tomorrow. But digital products not only changed my life, it changes everybody's life that I know, even people doing business and different things like that. I done put so many people on this digital product game, So for my birthday, I'm not gonna tell y'all what day. It's close. My birthday ain't tomorrow, but my birthday's close enough. I'm giving back. I'm giving the game up. I charge for mentorships. I have mentees and things of that nature that usually pay me for this information, but I'm gonna give it all to you. It was a time with this content, I didn't know how to monetize it. So I was getting views, but I didn't know how to turn that into money. And with these digital products and all of these cheat codes and shortcuts and game that I got about it, that's how I make all the money that I make. And see, y'all think I'm out here doing this and doing that. I'm 100% legitimate, all off of digital products, doing what I want, when I want, how I want. You see me traveling, man. I'm in Houston. I'm in Dubai. I'm here. I'm there. I'm at the club every night. And guess what? I'll be in the club talking to my homies. I'll be like, look, I just made some more sales, right? So tune in tomorrow. Link in the description. I'm gonna teach all about the digital product game. Whether you got a following on Instagram or no following at all, don't miss this game. Or miss it. Don't make no difference to me. I'm gonna be living how I'm living regardless. And it's gonna be no replays. You're not gonna be able to find it again because that's something I'd have to pay for it. I'm gonna do it one time. Free game, one time. Pay attention. Get your pen, get your paper, and take notes. Bro, what's the Mitsubishi story broken down? I'm trying to take the moral out of it. Okay, so I always talk about this, right? I had a day coupe. It was called a day coupe, a Mitsubishi. It was a two-door Mitsubishi, just a cheap little car. And I got into an accident in it. So the front light was smashed in and rusted, and I would have to hit it. Listen, I kid you not. I kid you not. I had this broad, right, that I met, and she's like, "Where's your car?" I pointed to my car, and she literally thought I was joking. She's like, "Oh, you're joking, right?" And I had to be like, "No, that's my car." But anyway, the moral of the story with the Mitsubishi was, man, I was 4 deep. Man, I was out in LA, man, 4 deep. 4 deep mean 4 women. All stacked through that motherfucker, calling me daddy, bowing down, all of this, right? So the moral of the story is I didn't have to have money. I didn't have to have a Rolls Royce. I didn't have to have a bunch of chains to like who liked me, to have women willing to get out there and hustle and grind with me and treat me like a king and call me daddy and treat me like a king. Because I always felt like that. Even when I had nothing, I expected the broad to treat me like a king. I will call myself a king. I will make them call me daddy. And guess what? Because I felt like that, the woman who dealt with me treated me like that. My uncle used to tell me all the time, like, I'd be ashamed try to park my car around the corner. He'd sit me down. He'd say, listen, you a king, you a guy regardless. He always let me know that don't mean nothing. But I was always talking like I was something. I always felt like I was something. And I only dealt with people who treated me in that fashion. So, all you got to do is be a king to one person and you're that. All you got to do is convince one person you're something and you're that. So deal with the women who see you as great. That's the moral of the story. You motherfuckers want to act like you got to have money to get the bra. Man, I had bras when I had no money. No money. If you like it, who like you. If you've been with a girl for 4 years and have kids with her but haven't met her family, what would you think? That's crazy. You been with her 4 years and got a kid with her and never met her family. I say you a secret or you like the side dude. You not the main dude. Goldie, you should talk more about dirty macking. Oh my goodness. If we want to talk about some dirty macking, I'm gonna tell you what just happened. I was just in Houston. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read the text message. I'm gonna read the text message. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the text message from this girl I just met. I don't care if she is watching. She just texted me. She said, "Are you okay?" And then I'm gonna read some more of her texts. But we talking about dirty macking. It's a federal offense. But anyway, so I'm at the club. I think we at a camp. And we leave camp. We got a group of girls, and we get in the car. And the girl like jumps out the car, and she like, he's threatening us to get out the car. Mind you, we came with this dude, and she like, he threatening me. He said, "Yo, I better not get in the car with them dudes." Woo, woo, woo. That's not even a part yet, though. Listen, I'm just giving you reference of this dude who was dirty macking, right? Fast forward the next day, we go out talking to this girl, whatever. And I'm gonna read the message that she sent about what this dude said that I don't even know. I'm gonna leave his name out. She said, where is it at? It wasn't your two friends. It was planning the trip. Where did she say that? Hold on. Give me a second. I figured. What? Oh, it was a voice message, so I can't even. You know how to. Yeah, should I play it out loud? She gonna say his name. All right, we talking about dirty macking right now. Should I play it out loud?
So last night, a friend of yours.
Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Basically.
Let me know if y'all can hear.
So last night, a friend of yours, basically texted my friend saying that I'm a thought and a bitch for fucking with you, and that I was dumb because you're not from here. And as soon as you get back to Miami, like you're gonna forget about me, you're not gonna talk to me no more, and this, that, and the third.
Let me turn this off. Let me turn these off real quick. Let me know if y'all heard that. They heard it. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Right. Dirty macking. What? Mind you, I don't even know dude. So you over here telling her, hey, you a thought, you a hoe, he don't even live out here, he not even gonna mess with you no more. Crazy, right? But anyway, happens all the time, and I ain't gonna go into it. We all got stories like that. That's why I usually ride dolo, because it happens. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Was he super out of pocket? You know what I'm saying? You speak it on me to the broad, not even to the broad friend. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Said that's some crazy thing to say. Crazy. Somebody said, what's she talking about? Who that? Y'all heard it? Did y'all hear it? All right, we gonna move on. He said, if you meet your girl at a casino and she wins money and doesn't remember or give you a cut, what would you think? If you meet your girl at a casino and she wins some money and doesn't remember, how does she not remember she won some money? Or give you a cut, what would you think? She don't mess with me, and that's not my girl. My girl, it ain't gonna be no question. What's mine is hers. Or what's hers is mine, I should say. So it wouldn't even be no question. Like, you know, if it's look, I always tell you, right? Some women you have and some women you own. If it's a woman that you own, it don't even not got to be explained. If she win, it's like you won. You know, if it's a girl you just have, yeah, well then maybe she gonna be selfish like that. Like I said, a woman don't really like you unless she willing to give you some money. So if a woman ain't willing to break you off, nothing, That's a sign of what level you on with that woman. A woman who really deal with me or deal with you for real, she'll do whatever, whenever, however, go broke behind you, give it all to you, and whatever she has, she'll give it to you. So if it ain't like that, man, just understand. I ain't saying don't mess with the girl. I'm just understand, know what category to put her in. That's a broad you got. It ain't a broad you own. Man, know the difference and act accordingly with them. Goldie, how you feel about the movie Casino? Uh, which part? He was mad she was choosing. Yeah, that's a weird question. He is just hating, bro. Mad that his girl ain't his girl in front of the streets. I kind of want to keep her because she is a good woman. How do I get her to start trusting me again and leave her and have her get on my program? You can't. It's by choice, not by force. And if you got to force it today, you're going to have to force it tomorrow. You got to just be so big or find a woman you're that big to that she going to accept whatever. If it was Chris Brown, if it was Drake, if it was, this superstar person, she going to get with the program. Why? Because he's so big. It's such a valuable thing to deal with that person. So that's why you like who likes you. You got to deal with the woman who thinks it's such a privilege to deal with you. You got to deal with the woman who feel like she feel like she getting over you choosing her. Because that's the only way it ain't going to be no problem. That's the only way she going to overlook things. That's the only way she going to get with whatever. Somebody said, what's yours? I should read this girl text message. Should I? Should I read them? All right. Should I? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do some of it. She said, "Oh yeah," and she said, "Not you had this bitch last night side eyeing me because you was probably whispering shit in their ear until I got there. LOL." My friend was like, "Yeah, she was not fucking with you. I didn't even do anything. It was the white girl with you." Yeah, that blonde, the dope fiend white bitch. She was talking crazy in the car. Hold on. I don't know. Should I read these messages? I'll read it. I'll read it. She said, "What time are you leaving?" But I don't know. I'm gonna read it. 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 I mean, this how you know she on me heavy. That's what I'll say. She on me heavy. She said, "What time you leaving?" Then she sent me a song and then said, "I want to have sex to this song." I just hearted it. And she like, "Daddy, have a safe flight. Let me know when you land. I miss you already. Hey, did you make it? Hey, have you eaten? You okay?" I said, "I just landed. I ain't ate since yesterday." She said, "Why didn't you say nothing? I would have cooked something for you to eat right before you got on your flight." I'm not surprised. A lot, literally like 5, 6 bottles in rotation. I said, "Oh, that's my type of woman who could cook." She said, "I got you. When I come out there, though, I like to cook well. I like to cook well certain stuff. I think let me I'm gonna speed it up. I'll keep you fed." She said, "You enjoyed yourself. That's all that matters. I'm trying to come to you next weekend. Are you busy? I'm looking at flights. I need to order clothes, get my nails redone, figure out what to do with my hair. Let me know so I can know what to do. Who you going to Toronto with? Or am I asking too many questions? Sorry." I'm gonna speed it up. I'm gonna speed it up. She said, "Can't hear me? Did you make it home and eat? You should have stopped and got you some BC powder and mineral water for your hangover." She said, "We just left." Oh, and then she sent me $25 and said, "For your medicine and water." She said, "You're welcome, my love. I hope you feel better." And she texted me again, "Are you okay?" Because I guess I ain't texted back. Choosing heavy, heavy. You know what I'm saying? Just for no reason. Just for no reason. Because she just likes me. Why does she like me? Because of whatever's in her mind that makes her like me. It brought her to do whatever if I really wanted to. That's why I say, thankfully, I use my powers for good these days and not for evil. Because a woman like that, choosing hard like that, I could be able to convince her to do whatever. If a woman ain't on your body like that and you got the text and this, that, man, it ain't nothing, but this is a regular girl. He didn't send me $25 just cuz and just want to do this. Like, Anyway, it's a little entertainment for y'all. Y'all should see the nights that me and my friends have. You would not believe it. But the thing is this though, what y'all don't know is that's the only type of bras I mess with is women who choose hard like that. That's why it's hard for me to talk to any other women. You playing games, you slow texting. I only deal with women who choose me heavy, who got like a fatal attraction thing for me. And that's why when I have women, I have them for an ungodly amount of time. Because I be with women who just are in love with everything about me. And it's not like I go out and try to be that guy. I'm just me, and I look for the one who already think like that about me. You go to some of these super chats. He said, what's the risk of my living with a bitter man hating friend? How do I handle it? You play it smooth. You act like you don't know he hating. Hey, because it's like this. I know niggas like this, right? It's a nigga out here that'll steal from you and then try to kill you if you bring it up. Like if you say it out loud. So it's like sometimes you got to act like you don't. Nigga will do you wrong, and when you point out him doing you wrong, get mad at you, and now he justified and feeling like he can do something to you because you pointed out what he did. It's niggas out there like that, so you got to be careful. Jealousy is cruel as a grave. A bitter friend, a undercover hater, that's a motherfucker that'll kill you. Get away from him and get away from him fast. A lot of y'all got women who are undercover haters too. That'd be the motherfucker that kill you, for real. I had a couple of those in my life. You know, in hindsight, looking back at it, it was obvious to me now. But back then, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand this thing about jealousy. I didn't understand this thing about you can't just be winning in front of a motherfucker who always losing. Everybody not like you. Some people see a nice car and they be like, man, that's motivation. I want that. That's you clean. That's who I am. But it's really some people out there that see a motherfucker with some shit and get to hating immediately, you know? So, FK Savage, appreciate the super chat. Limitless Vibes, appreciate the super chat. If somebody asks your girlfriend if you still mess with her, how would you feel? Would you think she made him comfortable to ask or he just testing the waters? If somebody asks your girlfriend if you still mess with her, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't get the question. I had this girl I was dealing with who could have been a good fit for my program, but when she got around her friends, she turned to a punk broad. I had to cut it off. I didn't like the company she kept. You could tell a lot about a person by who they're around. So, like, and that's why I always like a woman's Carfax. As far as who was you messing with before? And not on no weird Cam Newton shit. I want to know who you slept with. I don't care about that. I just want to know the type of dude that you dealt with because that's going to tell me a lot about you. Because that is a reflection of you. The person you lay down with, the person you around every day. Who is this individual? Because these bras will come over here looking all well put together and talking the right talk. Then you see the last dude she was messing with. He's a bum. Bitch, you're a bum. You're not finna just come over here and I'm gonna be to come up and you put it on nice for me. No. I got to see where you came from. I got to see your history. Cause a broad will fool you like she's somebody. No. We gonna know who you are based on the last nigga you was fucking with. And just based on the last nigga she was fucking with, you will sometimes I'll be like, oh, bitch, I thought you was a top-notch bitch. I thought you was tight. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was, I gave you too much credit. Oh, you was a regular bitch. Because only a regular bitch can fuck with a regular nigga. Or you fucking with a goofy. Oh, for real, Bill, bitch, you a goofy. You know, so check these bitches' history. Check their history. And I say that to say, if your bitch ain't shit, if her partner ain't shit, bitch, you ain't shit. It's like, you know, if her friend a hoe, she probably a hoe. Not all the time, but most of the time. So whatever her friends are, you can tell that's who she is. And these bras will come and put on a show. I've said it many times. I've met bras. I'm like, what happened? That's why I don't believe nothing the bras say the first 3 months. Because it's all an act. Once that act get worn down a little bit in 2-3 months, then you know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could even stand to be around a punk, you a punk. Right? I couldn't hang around no crackhead because I'm not a crackhead. I'd be too uncomfortable. It's too far of my it's too far a gap between our consciousness. I couldn't even if I'm not doing crack, I can't even be next to a nigga doing crack. Right? I can't even be next to a punk bitch. I can't even be next to a sucker ass dude. So if the bitch is able to stand next to a punk ass bitch, please believe it's because she a punk ass bitch, and only punk bitches can stand to be around other punk bitches. And if she around, and if her last nigga was a sucker, a buster, a weirdo, a regular nigga, then that's exactly who the fuck she is. Because how can she stand to be around that shit? Yeah, bitch, your application is rejected. You know what I'm saying? I seen where you came from. I called around. What is it called? What's it called when you call when you put in a job application? What's that called when they call? You hear me talking to you? What's it called? Yeah. I checked your resume, ho. It didn't check out. You know? Nicholas, appreciate the super chat. He said, been dealing with this chick 6 months. Effort dropped off 2 months ago. Her reasoning is we want different things. When I told her what it was from the jump, I think I know the answer, but your thoughts, oh man, they always gonna try to convert you. Come on, man, it's a broad game. I'm gonna come in the door, be as perfect as possible, sweet as possible, nice as possible, in pocket as possible, not saying the wrong things, correcting things. You can correct her and she's gonna correct it. What they're doing is saying, I have to make this man like me. Once I get him emotionally invested, it's going to be hard for him to walk away. So I can't do much wrong until I know I got him. And then once I got him, surprise, this is who I really am. Surprise, no, I know I said you can have other women, but I ain't with that. Surprise, that's how they do. That's how they do you. They wait until you get it. They know how to get a man. That's why they don't come out the gate acting crazy, because they know I'm going to scare this man off. So let me be cool. Oh, he's starting to like me. All right, I'll put that thing on him. Okay, he getting this regular thing from me. Oh, he's emotionally invested in me. Okay, he's not going to be able to easily walk away. Surprise, here I am. They take the mask off. And if you not willing to walk, that same day she takes that mask off, oh, it's a wrap. Because you let her know that she could do that. It don't matter if you was good. Listen, you don't get points today for yesterday's game. You could have been, I tell them all the time, like, bitch, you could have been good with me for 10 years. If today you walk in this house and you disrespectful, if today you walk in this house and you're not doing things to the letter, this shit is over with. And you get a little bit of credit being here good for 10 years. You get the credit of me explaining that you got to get it right or this is over. Because if I just met you, I wouldn't even give you that credit. I'll just walk. If you're not willing to stand on it to walk away, why would she change? The broad talking back. The broad talking to you in a way that you don't like. You got to keep telling the broad to call you daddy and not baby, right? If you're not going to sit that woman down and say, this is my standard and requirement. This is the requirement to even be here, and I'm willing to walk about it. Why would she stop? Or why would she not do that thing that you don't like? You're not going to walk about it. I'm going to walk about mine. I'm going to walk about some little shit too. And that's why she ain't going to do it. If you ain't willing to walk about it, then you might as well not even bring it up. When she feel like talking to you right, she'll talk to you right. When she don't feel like it, she won't. Because you're not going to walk about it. Man, I'm going to walk about it and make a scene about it at 12 noon in church. And if you ain't willing to do that, if you're not willing to stop the whole show about the shit she doing, man, then you don't care about it that much. Everything is that big to me. Everything is that big to me. Anyway, you know, somebody said, what's this thing you have about women calling you daddy? Two things. I was in a lifestyle where, you know what the bitch called a trick? Babe, baby, honey. So the bitch can't call me what she called a trick. Bitch, don't call me babe. Don't call me babe ever. Daddy, your highness, my lord, don't call me what you call these tricks. That's what go to a strip club. Babe, that's all they call the trick, don't they? Babe, hun, nah, bitch can't never get confused who I am in relation to the trick. And even if the bitch ain't in that lifestyle, it's still the same thing. Bitch, don't talk to me like that. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta set hierarchy around this motherfucker. I'm not babe. You know, what is that? What, like, really think about that. I really feel like a boss. I'm really him. Bitch get to call me babe. No, bitch, call me daddy. That's my name. Call them other niggas you was fucking with your boyfriend. I don't even let a bitch say I'm her boyfriend. Bitch, I'm not a boy. We not friends. Bitch, I'm your man and introduce me as such. Don't ever tell somebody I'm your boyfriend. Anyway, we gonna move on. I just got a weird way of things about me. If you driving and your girl chose to argue and grabs the wheel, why you driving? Somebody said can't send in super chats on his phone, but I'm in the brotherhood. Shout out to you. I ask you a question. If you in the brotherhood, you could ask a question. Shout out, hey, everybody. We getting these weekly calls. The brotherhood, the players club, exclusive group. We do weekly calls. I drop daily game. I give courses that aren't even for sale. Y'all get access to merch like this that I don't even sell to the general public. Get in it right now. Link it in the description. Limitless Vibes. He said, is it normal to fall in love once your girl's really in pocket? Or is that just a feeling of finally having it your way for once? I don't really understand the question because you saying fall in love. I don't know. You can't even define that, and your definition is something different than another person's definition. So it's a hard question to answer. I'll tell you like this though: you niggas be overvaluing simple shit. I guess because I've always had women my entire life. My paradigm was to look for women who choose me. So that's all I've ever experienced. Women who love my dirty draws, do anything for me, do whatever, whenever, however. So when you've had that for 20 years, when a broad does it, it's kind of like, well, that's what you're supposed to do. You dudes just now hearing this information of like who likes you. You dudes are finally picking a woman that's choosing you instead of trying to chase a woman. That when you finally get a broad that like you to do some regular stuff, you just melt. Oh, she cooking and she cleaning. She calling me daddy. And you niggas act like it's such a big deal. So you're overvaluing something because you've never had it. We overvalue what we don't have. You don't got a bitch, you want a bitch bad. You don't got no money, you want some money bad. But then whatever you don't have, when you get it, it becomes regular. It's just you've been so deprived of a woman liking you so much. When you finally get that first one, you overvalue it. And that's what you guys shouldn't do. Yeah, bitch, you like me a lot. Yeah, bitch, you do whatever I say. Yeah, bitch, you call me daddy. Yeah, bitch, you fix my meal preps and you do this, you do that. Yeah, bitch, but that's the standard though. Right? That's really little shit. But you're making it so big. And so guess what? You make that shit big, you know what's gonna happen? She gonna feel you making it that big, and then she gonna get to slipping and sliding, doing less and less and less and less. Because you're valuing it so much. You're letting her know that's so big to you because you so little. Bitch, that's the bare minimum to me. That's how if you even want to be here, that's how it is. You don't get points for that. You don't applaud us fish for swimming. Bitch, that's how you gotta be to come around here. But you don't feel like that. You feel like it's so big. And she looking at you like, oh, this is so big to him. Bitch gonna do all that for me. That bitch, that's little to me. Bitch, do motherfucking backflips, parallel park a train, bring me 100,000. Okay, now we talking. But if it ain't that and you just acting right and not talking back and calling me daddy and cooking and cleaning sometimes, come on, bitch. I'm not no little kid. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just overvalue when you first got your first bitch that's choosing because you ain't never had a bitch choosing before. And if she start to feel the energy of you making that shit so big, she gonna stop doing it. Girl clingy, do everything for me. She 9 months pregnant. Had a side baby on her 1 year ago. Working through it. Every time, big fight. Post thirst traps on IGs. Understand the walk. Come on, man. I'm a walk. Bringing you money or pimp. Goldie is the digital product webinar tomorrow. Yep, digital product webinar is tomorrow for beginners or advanced. Beginners. 9 p.m. Eastern. It's for beginners. I mean, anybody. I've taught my friends to make money with digital products. Like almost all of them. Some online, some just just got online. And I showed them how, and I got some cheat codes for you. I got some cheat codes for you. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be no replays. It is not gonna be recorded because it's way too much game. Way too much game. But I know most people, they not even gonna do it anyway. I give you all the game. It's probably gonna be maybe a handful of people who actually do it and win with it. So I ain't worried about it. But if you really want to know this digital product game, Y'all see me post on my story all the time. Hey, I made, how many sales? I think I made like 36 sales during this YouTube right now. You know, I ain't even post but one time today. So that's the power of digital products. You make something once, sell it in an infinite amount of time. You just have to understand how to monetize what you're doing, how to make the digital products, you know, where to host everything, with merchant to have, and a lot of little nuances and a lot of cheat codes to it. I mean, it's the best thing in the world. I got merch that sold out that I said I'm not even going to order more. Why? Because I'm like, I'd rather just not have to do anything and just get paid and cash out. I don't want to get shirts and put them in a box and send them out. Yeah, I'd rather just sell a digital product. You get what I'm saying? Like I made I took off some of my mentorships because I'm like, I don't even want to waste my time. I like to do what I want, when I want, how I want, and I'll just sell more digital products because it gives me the freedom. So if you want to learn that game, tune in tomorrow. Link in the description. Be there, be square. All right, come on with a few more questions, then I'm about to jump off. When it comes to getting your cologne, what are your best spots to spray around the body to attract a lot of women? Getting the brotherhood. Not only do I tell that, but I also tell the best cologne to buy. I'm not going to put it on here because then everybody going to be trying to smell like us. Getting the brotherhood right now is link in the description. Yeah, y'all already be stealing all my stuff. Yeah, I mean, listen, just give me my credit. You know what I'm saying? You could steal it, you could take it, it's all good, but at least be like, put some respect on my name and let it be known where you got the game from. Y'all out here saying my whole shit, word for word, bar for bar, and act like you came up with it. Can I pay to go to dinner with you in Toronto? I'm not sure what we doing. We it's a big weekend. We got some of the OVO homies out there, and we going to a party. And if you want to come hang out, you could pay the fee, and you could be, and you could come hang out. If you want to do it like that. But as far as the dinner, I'd have to charge you too much for the dinner. So how about you just pay for the weekend, come out, and shoot, we'll end up going to dinner, and you can see how we really do it. You're going to see when the bras come around. What they call them in Toronto, them tings. They got them tings lined up for us out there in Toronto. That's what they say. I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know. You can come see how we do it. No phones, though. You can't pull your phone out, though. You know what I'm saying? We get a little crazy. There's always some haters everywhere. I think, well, I know one of my tenants wants to give me some cat. Is that bad for business? Uh, it's too many factors involved. I can't say. Would you ever double back on a bitch? Depends on the bitch, man. What's she doing? What's she doing? What's she bringing? Every time you double back, the chances of it lasting a long time is dwindles significantly. You see, if you make it a woman required, then okay, shit, maybe I'll double back on you. But 9 times out of 10, you double back on a bitch, you gonna leave again for the same reason you left the first time for. But as long as she making it worth it, as long as she, producing, as long as her being there is beneficial in some sort of way, then at least you benefit. And even if it do end, you know, your life and situation was better because she was there. But this is the thing. For 99% of you watching this right now, never double back on a broad because these broads ain't doing shit for you. Not only are they not doing nothing for you, they're actually just taking your time, your energy, your attention, your money. So I talk from my perspective that you guys don't have. Yeah, I can double back on a bitch because me fucking with this bitch is doing something for my life. Your bitch is not. So what the fuck reason do you have to double back on a bitch? You don't. So, and I ain't talking about, oh, she cook and she clean and she rub my back when I need her to, man. That ain't enough. That ain't worth doubling back. So when I say certain stuff, y'all try to act like, nah. It's a difference. I told her I ain't putting time or effort like I was, and now she back to sending them enthusiastic texts. I think it's a wrap. I got two other girls choosing me hard. I don't feel like doing it to X. I don't understand. Any spots open for the mentorship or the school group? For the school group, man. Yeah, if you're in the brotherhood, right on the wall right now, and I will give you a slot. Anybody else? No, we're not open right now. Somebody said he said tapping in with King. Appreciate it. Shabazz, my guy. Appreciate the super chat. I made a stand store, but my digital products haven't gotten purchased off of organic contact. Any tips? I'm gonna give you all the tips tomorrow. I'm gonna give you all the tips tomorrow. And you can ask all the questions you want. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Tune in, be there, be square. Digital product game. Millions with digital products that anybody could do. All right, man, come on with some questions. I'm jumping off. I got things to do. I got things to do. Give me some questions. You hear me talking to you? Give me some questions. Somebody said order the book and still waiting on it. Uh, email the support Goldie at GoldieRatio.com. Everything went out before, and we got some more going out tomorrow. So it depends on when you ordered it. Top 5 vehicles, man. Y'all just asked this. Y'all just asked this. We talking about top 5 best or top 5 that women recognize? What I say: Benz, Lamborghini, Maserati, Bentley, Rolls Royce. A Rolls Royce transcends, a Bentley transcends. If this is the thing, a kid got to know what it is. Like kids, a 6, 7-year-old will get excited when they see a Rolls Royce or when they see a Bentley, when they see a Lamborghini, right? So that means that's going to transcend that everybody is going to recognize that. It's certain cars, like maybe like a McLaren, like dudes know what that is. But if you ask most women, they're going to be like, looks nice, looks like a Lamborghini, you know? But if she see a Rolls Royce or she see a Bentley, automatically she know like, okay, you get what I'm saying? You don't want to have people have to guess if you're doing it for why I do it, you know, and I do it for the look. I don't like G-Wagons. I mean, they cool though. Yeah, I don't really like G-Wagons though. It's actually not really that cheap. You know, G-Wagons started with like 200,000. I don't like, and old ones are trash. If you started out willing to walk away, got soft with her, can you go back to standing on it? No, you got to leave. Once you got soft and didn't leave about some stuff, only way that she gonna believe you is you gonna have to leave. So be prepared to leave and then be prepared to stand on it. And it might not go how you think. It might not go how you think. That's why you got to stand on shit quickly and early and never let it slide. Because the moment you let it slide, man, that line gonna get pushed back. And once that line is pushed back, it's gonna be hard to ever get it back if it's even possible. And a lot of times it's not. Appreciate the super chat. Jig. For years I dealt with her attitude. She done paid bands to me year after year though. She just had my kid, but still be on that BS, even though she spoiled me. Thoughts, cut it off or tolerate it. I mean, do what you want to do. You been tolerating it. Oh, my piece is worth more than that. Nigga, bitch can't buy me. I get paid, I don't get bought. I don't give a fuck what you doing. If you ain't doing it the way I want you to do it. You can't just give me some money. You got to give it to me how I want, with the attitude I want. Otherwise, bitch, you could keep it. Yeah. See, no, the bitch can't. It's a saying in the game. Hey, I get paid, I don't get bought. Bitch, you can't just pay me and have a motherfucking attitude. Bitch, you could keep it. If you gonna pay me, you gonna pay me how I want, with the attitude that I want every time. Right? It's a saying like, you got to be willing to turn down $1 million from abroad. You got to. Because it ain't no respect. All right, that's what she do. Yeah, nigga, I'll talk to you crazy. Here, take this money. That's how she feel. Nah, bitch, you could keep it. And I go sleep in my car and feel good about myself before I take some shit from a bitch talking to me any type of way that I don't like. And if you don't feel like that, and she always gonna talk to you like that. Plus, my peace is worth more than any amount of money. And for what you giving me, bitch, if you not making me feel good, what's the point of having the money? Right? You get money because you think that when you buy something, you don't want the thing for the thing. You want the thing for the feeling that you get when you buy whatever you buy. Whatever that feeling is, it's a good feeling. I want a car, I want a house, I want this, I want that. You don't really want the thing. You want the feeling that these things are going to give you, or you give yourself when you have these things. So that's why some people will have money and they still not happy, because it wasn't the money, it's what you do with it. So it don't matter if you're giving me this money, I'm miserable. So what's the point of having the money? I'd rather feel good. I'm talking over y'all heads right now. Y'all don't know I kind of went deep right there. We gonna keep moving forward. Ain't nothing like a life where, hey man, I look a lot younger than I am. Why? Because I don't let these hoes stress me out. Because I choose women who like me. So it's always peaceful. Ain't nothing worth more than that. And then the thing is, man, you talking about some bands, nigga. You ain't talking about no M's. Now, I could understand if you was talking about, like, man, the bitch really checking it in. I'm bitch coming with some M's or hundreds of thousands, but you talking about some bands, what, nigga, 5, 10, few thousand here, few thousand there. Come on, that ain't enough for my life. Yeah, bitch come checking it in about some M's, though. All right, maybe we could talk about it, but you ain't talking about, you ain't even saying that. Is the Corvette C8 okay? I would say no, but do what you want to do. I mean, dudes like it. I don't do it for the dudes, though. What the bitch gonna think? Dudes like Corvettes. I don't. You know? Like I said, you want to get the car that's gonna make the biggest splash. You want to get the car that when the girl get in your car, she can't wait to do an Instagram story with whatever initials is in the headrest. If it ain't like that, you ain't go hard enough. But at the same time, you still got to get what you like. If you like something, then you're going to feel good in it. And if you feel good in it, you're going to act a certain way. And it's going to get you the results that you want. So it's a delicate balance. Just get what you like. I'm going Bentley Continental. Yup, straight up. I'm about trying to move with me, but I'm not ready for that just yet. Should I have her rent a room somewhere until I feel comfortable moving in with her? Don't move in with her. It's going to be a mistake. Trust me. I should have charged for that. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Don't move in with your girl. It's a mistake. Unless she's paying the rent, it's a mistake. And even then, it's probably still a mistake. Let me tell you like this, right? I don't know. Let's ask the chat. If you guys living with your woman could go back in time, I bet you most of you would say, don't do it. I wish I didn't do it. What is the benefit? Tell me what's the benefit of having your woman live with you? Unless she's paying all the rent. What's the benefit? She all up in your business. She know what bitches you got coming through here, there, and everywhere. If she gets an attitude, you can't even, like, okay, let's say you with your girl. She do something you don't like. You be like, you know what? I'm gone. You can't even do that. She do something you don't like. Now you got to sit in the house. Or now, like what niggas do. Now you got to go to the guest room in your own home, or you got to leave your own shit because you don't want to be around this broad. Nah, man. Nah, it ain't even worth it. Get you a spot with your girl, then have you a main spot if that's how you're going to do it. Because you never going to have the power as long as you can't walk away. You're never going to have the power if you can't walk. Your broad needs to know, if I irritate him, he's leaving. You live in the same house. If I irritate him, where's this nigga going to go? He's got to leave and come back. Nah, see, you losing your power. You can't get cold as icy Himalayas when she do something that you don't like. You feel what I'm saying? So, right, niggas got to go to, in their own home, they got to go to a guest room. Now you got to leave your own home when you get upset with the broad. Nah, I ain't doing that. You got to really test the waters and know your woman, because you don't know your woman until she's in a position where you can't leave. Like when she has a baby or when you marry. Now when she know you can't easily leave, now she show her true self. So you got to manufacture a situation where the woman thinks she has some power. Then you can see how she really acts. Now, if she passes those tests, then she's probably okay to move in with. But I would still say don't do it. I don't see where the net positive in that situation is. And even if she's paying half the rent, that's still not worth. Even if she was paying all the rent, still not worth what you're giving up. Yeah, listen, everybody in here said, yep, mistake, biggest mistake I ever made. Facts. It sound good until it wasn't. Nope, don't do it. No benefit whatsoever. Zero benefits. Bad news. No benefits. She will get used to you and will absolutely bring destruction. Oh yeah. Check this out. Nigga, you know when you move in with a broad, man, you know you can't just kick her out like that. Let's just say you find a broad cheating on you. You can't even kick her out legally. She get mail there. Legally, you can't even kick this broad out. Where's the benefit? I told you I had a story when one of my broads, man, she came into the house and with a pool stick and messed up every broad room and the kids' room and all of that. And when the police came out, they was like, well, do she live here? I said, yeah. She was like, it was like, well, she live here. It's her house. Well, you know, so it's like, come on. All right, now, might have just saved your life. And they always gonna act cool before y'all move in, because she know, okay, I can't get him to move in with me if I act crazy, so I'm gonna act smooth. I'm gonna act like it's all good. I'm gonna act like it till she move in, till she in there. Then you gonna see her true colors. Never had a girlfriend, so yeah, I never had a girl live with me. She gonna be cooking every day at first. He said, "Bras love get squatting rights." Yeah, no, that's real. Cleaning up every day. Let me say this though, right? Let me say this. You guys overvalue such little stuff. She cooks every day. She cleans every day. Hey man, did your mama not teach you how to cook or clean? All right, forget it. You ain't even got to learn how to cook. You ain't got money for DoorDash, for Uber Eats. Now I get it. A woman cooking most of the time is better because you're not eating all the bad food at fast food restaurants. But you can find a meal prep lady. You know, you could find somebody to come and clean once a week. Maybe spend on both of those things $500-600 at the high end. Wouldn't you rather just spend $500-600 a week for these things that you value in your woman doing at your house and still have your peace and be able to walk when you want to? You know what I'm saying? You'll probably end up spending that money on dinners and this and that with her living with you anyway, because she's going to be an extra bill for you. Nah, make it make sense. Make it make sense, bitch. Why would I move you in here? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Are you chipping in? All right, then maybe that makes sense. But if you're not doing that, bitch, why? It sounds so crazy to me. Like, I'm gonna move you in just so I can, get pussy more often? I just don't get it. And then when I want to have another bitch over here, I can't even do it. Now I gotta go get a hotel when I want to fuck another bitch. No, no, no. He said, "Hey, bro, what you think the most important thing is out here? Love, money, respect, time, health, or freedom?" Whoo, shit. Freedom, time, health. I mean, I guess time got to be the most important because yeah, time got to be the most important because even if you got health, if you got no time, then your health don't mean nothing. But at the same time, you can have all the time in the world, but if you ain't got no freedom, then what's the time mean? Yeah, and that's what people trade. Most people trade their time for money. And so it's like a never ending cycle. That's why y'all gotta get these digital products because it give you time back and it give you money. I'll turn down money if it take up all my time. Keep it. Fuck, I need the money for if I can't do what I want when I want how I want. Like some of these people who just be working, 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 working. That's cool if that's what you want to do. That's not what I want to do though. Man, you can keep the money. I'd rather be able to do what I want when I want, how I want to do it. Goldie, I was in a relationship for 5 years. Shit ended, and I'm back outside. My jumper rusty as hell. Get my what to say and how to say it, God. What to say and how to say it, God. It is an entire course on how to talk to women, what to say, and how to say it and how to go about it. And promise you, you'll be catching at minimum one broad who really like you a day. And do that for a week, you're gonna have 7 broads on your line. Also, get chose with your mouth closed, guy, because it gives you the foundational principles of the mindset. Because most people, they know what to do, but it's the mindset behind it that makes it hard for you. You know, so links in the description, or really just go get the bundle because you get everything. If a female fly out to see you and she broke and expect you to pay for everything, am I wrong for checking her about leaving the house broke? I mean, it's like this. It ain't about what's right or wrong. It's what you going for. But in these times, if a woman come and fly out to you, you will probably assume that you're going to foot the bill on some things while she's there. Right? But you should clarify that before she comes. Because, or you be in a situation like that. If a woman want to come out to see me, I'm going to clarify what her expectations are when she gets here and what I am willing and not willing to do. She ain't wrong for whatever she want, but I'd rather know that up front so I can tell her I am or am not going to do these things. And it just depends on what you want to do. I mean, the broad got up and got a flight to you. I mean, give her some sort of credit. She wanted to see you. Yeah. Yeah. J3, appreciate the super chat. He said, having multiple women, they all know if I can't bring them together to get along, am I effing with the wrong ones or am I better off keeping them separated? Yeah, man, you tripping. I mean, in a perfect world, you bring all your women together and be one big happy family. But that's not realistic. That's not real life. And I've seldom ever seen that shit work. Hey, man, listen, let me ask you this, right? The broad chose you, right? I'm going to ask you again. The broad chose you, right, or did she choose your other broads? This broad don't even got to like this other broad. You fucking with me. Hey, because this broad could be here today and gone tomorrow. So the only thing I require from you is to like me and do what I like. You ain't got to like this broad. I like if you would like this broad. I like if we could do things together. But that ain't the requirement to fuck with me. The only requirement to fuck with me is my requirements to fuck with me. And you're not obliged and obligated to fuck with her. All you got to do is choose me. I'm not going to get mad at a woman if she don't want to. You might miss out on some fun trips. You might miss out on some good times. But, baby, all you got to do is fuck with me. It would be unfair for me to tell this woman who only chose me that she has to deal with this other person. Isn't that unfair? People have different personalities. People have different traits about themselves. Why would I try to force this person and this person to get along? I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Get your money up. Get your money up, man. Make sure every broad has their own space. Plus, if you don't know how to do what you do right, keeping them separate also makes it so you keep them longer. Man, I done had a broad try to run. No, didn't try. She did. She ran off with my other bitch. The bitch was out of town. It's my best, one of my main things, too. And, you know, she was tripping about some new one that I had that she was jealous of for whatever reason. Mind you, me and her locked in, like super locked in. But she had this insecurity in her, I don't know where it stemmed from in her life, about this new bitch that I got. And even though me and her was locked in like this, she started projecting all her insecurities on this girl for whatever fucking reason. And we started to separate. She out of town with my other broad and convinced the new bitch, not the new bitch, but another new bitch. I was knocking season that month. Another one. And she convinced the broad to leave. I don't forgive it to this day for that shit. But anyway, when you have multiple women together, man, it's a lot. It's a lot because then they start forming bonds against you. You know what I'm saying? They start being too cool. Now it's like them against you. No. Each one of mine's is mine's, and now they can't team up about no shit. I don't know the infatuation with having multiple women together. I think it's until you've done it, you think it's a cool thing to do. It's a motherfucking headache. Once you really do it for real, you don't even care. But when you don't really do it, you like the way it look. And everybody, when you walking through, when I used to go to like games and concerts and comedy shows, everybody looking like, oh, you look at him with 3-4 with him. Yeah, but once you really get past that and don't really care about that, you could care less. What is the benefit of having them all together? It's really it's no benefit. Yeah, she ran off with her, man. She ran off with her. I think she like doubled back, like maybe once. And that one bra, she hate me. I don't know what happened. Yup, mess around, lose your whole stable, man. And you dudes don't even know what you're doing for real. So you don't even know how to vet. You don't even know how to. It's so many moving parts, and then broads is sharp and sneaky, and they know how to manipulate things. So if you not on top of things, it's just a whole job. That's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Plus, now all the bras know what's going on. All you gotta leave something to the imagination. And like in the game, because bitch be in there looking at the next bitch trap. She know now she counting that bitch money. Like, what she bring in tonight? If a broad ain't around, she don't know. She got to guess. She got to guess what's going on. And her mind is infinite. So it could always be larger and grander in her mind. You know? Bro, should I spend the bag on this Corvette? I got the business money flowing, but I ain't got the whips. I'm just a good saver, but will the car change everything? Not a fucking Corvette ain't gonna change everything. Corvette ain't gonna change everything. Hey man, you fuck around, get a Rolls Royce, maybe a Bentley. Yeah, that'll change everything. Corvette ain't gonna change everything. Depending on the Benz though. It got to be undeniable when you pop out. What would you tell your 8-year, 10-year-old self? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Come back to me on that. That's too deep of a question. Yeah. I popped up again at the gym and she was talking to me like she knew me and was asking neighbors about me. I'm trying to keep it cool and not eat where I should, but I respect her honesty. I don't understand the question. How the IG live holding up? Shh, we gonna see. I've been doing a little bit of cussing on here, ain't too much though, so we gonna see. My bottom used to wild out on the fresh meat when she found out she was a real hitter. Oh man. Hey, listen, I had this bra, right? It was funny because she was like, my little Asian bra, she had a friend come in town and she was like, she was trying to get with it. And I knocked her. It, like, so she trying to act like, dang, I brought you a new bitch, like trying to introduce me. And when I really knocked her, you should have seen her fucking face. Her and her whole demeanor. So it's like, come on, bitch. So you was just faking it. You was fake acting like you wanted me to knock the broad. Then I knocked the broad. Now you feeling away. But that's why you got to peep energy too. You got to peep energy. It was another time I knocked this little mutual partner that we had in common. It was broad that was around, blonde broad. So she was already mad. Oh, this little white bitch. Anyway, I'm bring her to the house, walk in. My bitch don't say nothing to her, and you could see the stank on her face. And I walked in, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna flash right now. I just knocked this bitch. I just knocked this bitch. This bitch here with the stank face, not giving no energy right now. I'm like, I'm finna go off. But if I do that, I don't want to do it in front of the new bitch. So I literally walked in the house, seen what it was, and walked right out, walked through the garage. So the bitch, hey, come on. And put the bitch in the hotel. I said, nah, you're not gonna blow my new white bitch with that funky attitude you got. But that's what these hoes do, man. That's what these hoes do. That's why it's better to have them separated, man. Cause yeah, jealousy is cruel as a grave. Game God, drop that real. You ever have a gym crush? What are we talking about right now? Have I ever met a bitch in a gym that I wanted? I guess. I don't know, man. I go to the gym to work out. How can I get money out of a woman? You're talking crazy on here. Get on my mentorship, but what you should do is get in the digital products masterclass tomorrow, 9 p.m. I'll show you how to get some money out of these digital products. Probably worth more than trying to get it out of a woman. You know what I'm saying? I tell dudes in the game all the time, be like, all right, you put your 3-4 hoes up against my 3-4 digital products. Let's see who make more. Right? And let's just say today you did make more. Who would you rather be? Make a little bit less, but do it for free? I mean, make a little bit less, but I ain't got to manage these hoes. I ain't got to chop nobody head off today. I don't got to, I don't got to deal with all the rigmarole of all of this shit. All I got to do is sell my digital products and talk my shit. So, that's what I say to that, man. Link in the description. Looking forward to the webinar you hosting tomorrow. It's gonna be epic. The webinar link is in the description of this video. Or DM me free on Instagram. Matter of fact, I need to jump off of here and call my host. Oh, and I'm bringing through my guy. He made $35 million in government contracts. He's gonna come give you free game on government contracts and what everybody's missing. And it's free money out here with government contracts, and most people don't even know. He gonna give you some sauce too. And I actually put him on the digital products as well. Digital products, community, and all things like that. So even him getting 35 million, I was still able to put him on the game of the digital products. Somebody said didn't receive the bundle. We'll get to you. Email Goldie at GoldieRatio.com right now. Put your number in, or I'll personally take care of you if you write me on Instagram. Some of my assistants, they live in overseas, and it was like a huge typhoon just happened. Listen, she just texted me again. She's texting me at 9:52. She said, "You okay?" And then she said, "LOL, yeah, I'm not telling you nothing else." You cut off with a face. And then maybe I'm overreacting, but I don't like that. I feel like I'm overdoing it, like I'm doing too much. I don't know. Yeah. All right, give me some questions. Give me some questions before I jump off. You got some questions for me over there? Come on with the questions. Come on with the questions. All right. I'm gonna give you 2 more seconds to get a question, or you lose a chance to ask a question. Somebody said I saw you at the Dolphin game yesterday. Yeah, that wasn't me. No, that wasn't me. Oh, she said she's watching the live. That's all, and trying to switch it up. That's funny. No, somebody said that. How do you deal with the successful women in the medical field, man? You treat them the same, man. You can't treat a woman like she bigger than you, or she gonna treat you like you smaller than her. I mean, it really don't matter what you're doing if I'm not benefiting from it. Like a lot of dudes like to talk about, oh well, she's a doctor, she's a lawyer, she's a this, she's a that. Yeah, yeah. Well, guess what? You when you go out, you still paying for the dinners, man. So, what are you benefiting of her having a high paying job? Is it benefiting your life? What's the question? What makes a woman irreplaceable? I mean, it depends who you asking. I mean, some of these dudes out here, a woman cook clean, make them feel good. He would say, oh, she's irreplaceable. Ain't listen, these dudes do not be past that. These dudes can be rich and they still don't be past that. So what are you talking about? These niggas still want the most basic things and act like it's something. So I can't say what makes a woman irreplaceable because these dudes will still replace a woman who doing the right things for a woman that don't even like them like that and got an attitude. You know, a dude will be with a woman doing the right thing, acting right, this, that, and the third, and still go chase a woman who giving them hell and giving them problems. So it sounds like some real chat GPT questions right now. Do men love differently? What? What does that even? What does that mean? Like, do men love differently? Hey man, when a man got options, Shell, yeah, she did. She said, she said, yep. So she watched the video of the voice memo that I put in. Uh huh. I don't know why she mad. I'm gonna say, well, I say, that's what you said. I mean, it, listen, it was said. You said it. I was just, you know. Anyway, ask a question. Everybody acts different when they got more options. How about that? Yes. Everybody, it ain't got nothing to do with how successful you. Everybody acts different depending on their options. We just like to act like with a woman, you got more money, you got more access, you got more action at different women. Guess what? Most of the time, dudes are gonna act different. Most of the time, anybody's gonna act different. Most everybody acts. Everybody. It's not necessarily her being successful. It's more options a person has, the different they're gonna act. People act based on their options. We could say, okay, not maybe not success when it comes to a woman, but if a woman has more options, she acts different. Look at how these young girls act who got options and action at the club, and dudes want to take them on yachts in the club and this, that, and third. Look at that, their demeanor and their attitude. Same woman get a little bit older, does not have all those same options. She acts different. So you act based on what your options are most of the time. Goldie, I lost my man because of you. I'm too pissed to ask a question right now. Shaking my damn head. Said I lost my man because of you. I mean, you know, if he start listening to my stuff and he starts standing on stuff, well, that my fault? Is that my fault? Who got Selena Powell? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not getting the choosing signs I deserve. How do you notice them? And when you get them, they still expect you to make the food. I'm not getting the choosing signs I deserve. How do you notice them? And when you get them, they still expect. Milwaukee tapped in. Shout out Milwaukee. I want to move out of my hometown, chose Toronto, but I feel stuck. Any game? Would you let your girl go on girls' trips? Come on now. Who I look like? Boo Boo the Fool? Who I look like? First of all, first I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. Um, your girl, if she really your girl, don't even want to go on no trip with her friends. She want to go on a trip with you. So if you got a woman who even, why do a woman want to go on a trip with her friends? I deal with women who like me a lot. She would say, no, I'd rather go on a trip with you than go on a trip with my friends. Plus, we know what happened on girls' trips, man. Yeah, come on now. We all know what happens on girls' trips. Women act like they single. They know if can't nobody find out, they're gonna do whatever. So it's like, what are we doing here? You know? Yeah. Y'all seen the movie How Stella Got Her Groove Back? Uh, nah, we ain't doing that. Said never his loss. Once he get the game, girls trips equals disrespect. Come on now. You know what they doing. Listen, I'm in a group chat with like 500 women. They don't know I'm in it. I hear these girls talk all the time. Hear these girls talk all the time, you know? And I just heard a girl in there was talking about doing a girls trip. And she was like, I want to go be a hoe, but I'm scared. As far as like, I want to go be a hoe, but I'm scared because I don't want to catch nothing, but I want to go be a hoe because my boyfriend been pissing me off. Like, this is how they talk. It's how they talk on a regular basis. Y'all just don't know women. So let your girl go on a girl trip if you want to. And let her run into me and my friends when we out on vacation with the tables and the bottles and the penthouses and the. All right now. Said showing love from side. Keep grinding, bro. Keep teaching these niggas the game. All right. Any last questions that you got? Hurry up and ask it. Hurry up and ask it. Then. What? It's not a good question though. Somebody says she cracking up. How do you keep a girl loyal if she knows you've been dating other? You can't make nobody do nothing. She gonna do what she want to do. Find the one who don't want to do it. My woman goes to gym by herself at night. Any thoughts? That's hilarious. I mean, if that's where she really going. She go to the gym at night and then come back and jump right in the shower. Do you think a P should make a call to the other P and let him know? Listen, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Like, and we talking about strictly in the game. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But at the end of the day, you ain't got to do nothing you don't want to do. Plus everybody ain't gonna take that phone call nicely. So uh, no, I don't, because I don't. You said never put your woman in a position where other women could laugh at her and say, I, "Listen, I don't like that saying. I don't like that saying. Like what? Name one. Name something. Yeah. You out with your woman and what? And you turn around and what? Oh, okay. So if I mean, well, yeah, if your relationship where you shouldn't be doing that and you telling her you're not gonna do that, then I guess you violate what you said the arrangement was. You're fired from asking questions now. You're you're fired from asking questions now. The game is a little watered down because of fake peas with these boyfriend girlfriend shit. I mean, listen, it is what it is. I could care less. I mean, from the beginning of time, they were saying it was watered down. So I mean, it is what it is. I'll say it like this, right? I ain't even gonna get into that. I went on my little rant about it the other day. Hey, Goldie, I've been married for 5 years, but recently separated for like 6 months. She a good woman. We have two kids, but I pushed her away by being angry, and she mentally checked out. Can I save my marriage? Uh, you could, but why would you want to when you could just move on and find another better woman? I mean, that's too much work. I got to double back. Okay, I fucked up. Now I got to come back and be overly with it and be trying to. Nah, I'm cool. I'm not about to do all that. It's easier to just get another one. He said, talk about it. I'm new to your page. It's 208 in here. Let's get to 100 plus likes. When you in organic on link again, maybe this week. Listen, she said, like I said, I may be overreacting, being hella emotional and some more shit. So I could just be thinking too much into it. My fault. My father was a P. His name was Goldie. I also spent my youth debating with a P named Doobie. Where can I get a hard copy? I like who likes me.com. You can get a hard copy of this book right here. Game Guy Goldie, Meditations, Book of Game your father should have taught you. Some great gaming here. Get this book for somebody you know. It'll change their life, change their perspective, change their thinking. Open up to any page in that book, and you're gonna get a dose of some game. How to quickly get her to invest in the beginning. I don't. I could give it to you, but they'll ban me on YouTube because it's the art of brainwashing a woman and making her fall in love, and you can do that very quickly. And it kind of puts them like in a hypnotic state a little bit, where you use these all of these different things that subconsciously get her on all these levels, and you wrap her up in the emotions, which lowers her conscious mind, and then you can get her to do almost anything for you. But if I gave that game on here, um, I don't know who might use it for evil, so I can't do it. But if you want it, it's in my brotherhood. Get in the group. How many great women in here that understand the game? You'll be surprised. It's a lot more women out here that like my content that they would like you to believe. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of women who don't, but it's a lot more than you would think that like what I be spitting on here. What's the question? Oh, Six Wayne, appreciate the super chat. Just paying homage made me take my respect and tolerance levels to higher heights with these bras. It's called raising our standards. Goldie, I appreciate the game you've been dropping regarding gaining knowledge and just overall being a better man. Yeah, man, that's what it all start with. It's an internal thing. Bro, how do you get a woman to fall in love with you and treat you like a god? Well, first you gotta like who likes you. You can't overlook that part. Now, I have seen it work, but you have to be masterful with the game, and then it's a lot more time consuming, and you got to put a lot more effort into it because you could get a woman who don't like you and make her fall in love. It's a dirty game when you do it like that, though, because it's possible, and I've done it. I don't work that hard anymore. So number one, you do have to find the right mark, which is, I mean, the one who really like you already. But to make her fall in love with you, man, it's like I said, I can't say it on here. Get in brotherhood, game guy brotherhood. I got the dark psychology course in there. Yeah, if you don't know how to make a woman fall in love with you in 2 weeks, man, you don't know what you're doing. I've mastered the art of that. Bro, just gotta like me this much, and she gonna be telling me she loved me. Maybe sometimes in 2 days, 3 days, I can make it that heavy. It's a gift, but it can be learned. What happened to the young, flying, flashy? Oh man, uh, Unc still got his guy. I think he still got it going, but that was an era. That was a great era. They talk about the in between phase when you no longer who you were, but your external has not caught up yet. I mean, that's a little deep. That's a little heavy right now. If you don't have bras at the same, should you get some girlfriends to be like wingmen? Uh, I'll just go catch me a broad, man. I'm not gonna have a female friend just so she can help me catch women. Uh, I mean, I guess that in theory that would work, but that ain't. No, I'm cool. I'm gonna just go catch me something. Top three books every man should read: Think and Grow Rich, As a Man Thinketh. Uh, it's too many. The Slight Edge, the Magic of Thinking Big, 10x. So many. Thought Vibration, and it's something that I ain't gonna tell you on here because you got to get in the school group to get some of the elite life changing books. Bro, I need that magnetism of making her fall in love, like how you saying. Yeah, man, it's an art to it, but it's so simple. But when you make a woman fall in love, guess what? It's a thin line between love and hate. So you got to know that's really what you want. Cause once she love you, the only way for her to not fuck with you is for her to hate you. Psycho cybernetics, yeah, that's a great one too. You ever thought of putting your game on an Audible app? Yeah, I have. I'm gonna have to get to it one day. Hey, check this out. Webinar tomorrow. Digital product game. Be there, be square. Don't be there. Don't make no difference to me. I'm giving back though. I'm gonna give y'all a game that's made me over $1 million in the past year, some change. Uh, get the bundle, the game guide bundle. Get all of my products. $5,000, $10,000 worth of products, videos, courses, and things of that nature for just $300 right now. Price going back up on Sunday. Uh, Link in the description for everything. I'm gone.